Monday, 28th of March, close to the end of this month. And I'm really happy to have you back here in this wonderful morning briefing show from Admirals. And I hope you're doing good, a little bit better than me, because I have a big cold. And I hope you can understand, and I will do my best to make this show perfect for you. So feel free to ask whatever you want in YouTube or here in the chat on Zoom. I will do my best to answer all your questions. And if you miss something, you have always the chance to get me a notification over my homepage or send an email to Admirals. They will forward them to me, and then we can talk about everything if you miss something. If you want that we talk about something, especially in the webinar, also send us an email with the content, and then I will include it in the webinars too. Okay, we stream this show on YouTube at the same time. You'll find a button in the right corner. You can subscribe to the channel. You can give us a like. You can leave a comment below. All right, now in the chat, I can see this also here on Zoom and on YouTube. Okay, so let me share my screen. And let's see who is with me this morning already, who is awake already this morning. Sigurd, I'm really sorry. I'm sick since 3 days, so I try to do my best to give you the email back. So be patient, please. I haven't forgotten it. I haven't forgotten it right now. Okay, Ute, wonderful. Good morning. Mladen also. Rainer, Karel, Darshan, Jens, Ian, Mihai, wonderful, good morning. And on YouTube, who is with me? OLC Relaction, good morning. Markus, also Afshin, Dairis, Omar, Michael, wonderful, good morning. So we have the top instruments from Admirals. If you have an open real account, Anka, wonderful, good morning. If you have a real account on Admirals, then we can trade the top 5 top instruments. It's Bitcoin, DAX 40, Dow Jones, Euro, and gold. And you have really lightning fast execution, low spreads, and a big toolkit for active day trading, for example. And be aware of the risk note on the bottom of the slide, see if these are complex instruments, and you're responsible for your own trading. Arxaios, wonderful morning to Greece. Nice to have you here in this wonderful show here. I'm really happy that you have found a way here to this morning briefing show. Petya, wonderful good morning too. Okay, let's see what's on the global market updates this morning on Monday. And the team beyond of Admirals make a lot of effort to give you this great content. So this is Belgium business confidence falls in March to year low amid this Ukraine war. Then US to increase LNG supply to Europe to ease Russia dependence about the commodities. So then US ramps up gas deliveries to Europe amid scramble for new supplies. And that's the top news. So that's the news in Germany as well. So we try, or Europe especially tries to be less dependent from the Russian oil and gas. So our government makes new contracts with Qatar and of course with USA too. But I guess this will increase the prices for the energy too. Then we'll see what's happening in the next month. So what's on the news? What's on upcoming events? Monday, nothing. Then retail trade morning, tomorrow morning from Australia. Then API weekly statistical bulletin in USA. And we have the ADP, an additional employment report on Wednesday. Of course, and Thursday rate, there is no rate decision. But this week on Friday, April the 1st, is the US employment report. This is, I guess, the most important topic for our appointment and event this week. So let's go. And I want to invite you to our Telegram channel. on Admirals. Thanks, Nastia. You're so quick. Awesome. And if you want to follow Admirals on Telegram, then you can join the channel, of course. And then you will never miss any kind of interesting content. If you're more a fan of Twitter, then you can add Twitter account. It's Admirals Global here, and my name there, Trader70. And in case you want to go deeper in logic trading, then you can visit my homepage, thehardtrade.com, and there you will find a contact formula. If you want to send me any kind of notification like this one, then click here, and then you can send me any information or any notification, whatever you want. Okay, let's go to the next 10 minutes. And as you see, we are still circling around the point of control. And about our trades, we have still two trends running. So the first one is the green one. This green one is still valid, as you can see here. So I tried to trade this trend, and we saw a third trend arm in U-top. So I trailed the stop loss into profit. The price came back and got me out. Small winner, no loss, which is really important. On the other side, we have the correction, the red one, which I opened the trade in a second trend arm too. But unfortunately, we didn't see a trend continuation yet, which means I trailed the soft before the weekend also. And you'll see nothing happened for the moment. Two trades, no loss, which is really important. And actually, I'm trading in direction of the main trend, especially the price were rejected at the point of control again. This is really important. So therefore, I speculate for a trend continuation in the big one, in the main trend on the upper side. But I also be prepared in case the lower trend, the downtrend will continue. Then I'm also prepared, and I will open a position on the lower side, but not yet. Actually, I have a pending order in case that the that the green trend will continue. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sick. But I don't want to cancel this morning briefing show for you. So please, I'm apologize for my voice this morning, and I guess the next days too. So then let's go to, that's actually DAX 10 minutes. Let's go to our focus charts. And we start with Bitcoin. Open your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin, got it. Yeah, we reached point of control. Come on, give me high five, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a 5-star recommendation, please, because I told you we reached the point of control. And that's, you see how important it is to make a re-entry after you got out of the bus, if you see you're on the wrong bus, but never forget the re-entry. And that's the big difference to my worst result from last year. Yeah, that was one of the reasons, because I missed the re-entry. And if you don't miss it, you see what happens. So we reached a point 2, as I mentioned last week. And as I said, the probability that we reached, I drew the rectangle here last week, and you see it happens again. And now we are in profit with over almost 8,000 points here in Bitcoin. So, which means actually the correction is over. If you want, you can trail your stop closer, or you can make more partial profits, whatever you want to do. But you see, let's ride the trend. So we are waiting for the next correction, and then maybe we see a trend continuation. But to be honest, about my experience with the point of control, the probability that we circling around the point of control for the next days is really high. So let's wait for the correction, and then let's ride the trend. I don't know how many trend arms this trade or this trend will make. There is no reason to cut the trade right now or to go out or to intervene. There's just only one opportunity. We can make something different when we see a correction which is in an own downtrend. Then we can write the hedging position too. So, but for the moment, nothing to do. We reached trend continuation. We reached point of control. Everything is fine. So do you like shorting into the correction to collect some extra points or lose change? No, it's not about to collect extra points. This is exactly what I'd explain really deeply in my Logic Masterclass course, that there is your duty to catch every second trend arm. You know, we work with probabilities, you know, we work with strategies. And if you understand in a really deeply sense, then you know that you have to catch every second trend arm, because the statistic makes no difference between main trend or corrective trend. So that's the real reason why I make also the correction, but only if we see a second trend arm, because I don't know which trend will finally continue. I don't know yet. So I only can see the right side of the chart. There I can listen to the chart. This is, you know, how I trade. So next focus chart, the next top instrument is Euro USD. Actually, in Euro USD, we are a little bit in loss, 56 points for the moment, or pips, because the correction extends the moment, but point of control is far away on the upper side. Actually, if you want, and I guess I will do this, if this candle is over here, then I trail my stop to cut the loss, because actually I see I'm in the wrong bus. The bus station was perfect. The first bus was perfect too, but now my bus driver is a little bit drunk and he decided to drive in the wrong direction. So let's get out. But just when this candle is over, then we can trail the stop a little bit closer. But don't forget the re-entry in case we get a balanced candle next, yeah? Because nothing is more annoying than you get out and you miss the re-entry. Nothing more annoying is this, like Bitcoin you saw. Next one, let's take gold. Yeah, in gold, we also in loss because we were speculating on a trend continuation of this second trend arm, and this is the correction. But I know the main trend is facing downwards. So, and here I have to do the same in case that this candle will be over at 11 o'clock. I trail my hard stop, get out, and you know, the main trend is facing downwards, and then I have to speculate on the trend continuation of gold for the short side, because the point of control is at $1,782. And you know, point of control pulls the price all the time. But that was my duty also to take the second trend arm, because the probabilities are on my side, probabilities on my side. So therefore, it was perfect. And if I get out, it was a so-called technical mistrade. Yeah, no fail, no mistake. It was a technical mistrade. Okay, so then we have two more, and this is Dow Jones. Let's go Dow Jones in 4-hourly chart. Oh, by the way, I wanna show you, and I wanna recommend you to Stereo Trader. And in Stereo Trader, it looks like this one. You see in the picture right now, you get Stereo Trader on the homepage of Admirals. You can download it to MetaTrader 5. And this is a kind of additional program. And it's a little bit easier to trade if you want. You have here on Stereo Trader, where is it? Here, Stereo Trader. You have a couple of tools, samples, robots, indicators, It's prepared for that, for indicators, filters, something like this. And maybe you can edit your order here. You can use Stereo Trader 4, MetaTrader 4 and 5. Yeah, that's good. So try it. It's free. Try it, Stereo Trader, and then you can work with this. So let's go here and 4-hourly chart. So, and yeah, we're still circling around the point of control, as I mentioned last week. And this is still my uptrend. And by the way, Dow Jones is still in an uptrend. Yeah. Here, still in an uptrend. And it's still in the, yeah, there's not really a trend continuation now. Just waiting. I guess the price will be rejected at the point of control. And then let's go up. But to make an entry for me, it's too late. First, we are in the red zone. Second, we are at the point of control. And third, we are on the third trend arm. So, and I prefer to check the second trend arm. And let's go DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And there it's a little bit different. Because we are still in a green zone. Therefore, I just speculate on a higher price. And we do this in 10 minutes also. So, and here we go. We are still in the third trend arm. Yeah. And in case you trade DAX 40, and in case you trade 4-hourly chart, it's the third trend arm. And it's different to Dow Jones because Dow Jones reached already the point of control, so the probabilities are less and is circling around the point of control. But in DAX 40, we have more potential to speculate to go up because we are deep in the green zone. Yeah, we are in a third trend arm, and the point of control is at 15,724 points or euros by one future contract. So let's you can open a trade on the higher side. On the upper side, and you can speculate on a trend continuation in DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart, by the way. So that's the focus charts. And before we come to your questions, of course, and about our running trades to manage those trades, I have the Monday question. And this Monday question is also really, really important because you need goals for this week. So what are your trading goals for this week? I want to stick to the rules under all circumstances, and I want to work on my own discipline. And you know, the connection between answer number 1 and answer number 2, because you need discipline to stick to rules under all circumstances, but maybe you're a little bit more focused. Because discipline is also required if you make a perfect trade management, not to intervene into your trade and to just let it run, to sit on your hands, yeah? And I know this is really big challenging, I know. But I believe in you because I know you're a cool trader. And I know we are a great family here at Admirals, and I'm quite sure the family of the morning trading show, morning briefing show will change trading. And we can make a better world with this trading results. Okay, so let's see. I want to analyze oil, euro against dollar. We talked already about pound against dollar, the euro against Swiss franc and gold. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Gold, euro, and we talked already. You can repeat the show on YouTube if you want. So I can show you British pound, US dollar. Yeah, and British pound, it's one of the running trades. I will explain a little bit later. And euro Swiss franc, that's we can do. Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc, first of all, kind of orientation. We are cheap in the price. Point of control is quite far away. Actually, 1.0955. So you see, we are deep in the green zone and the price is really cheap. So what's about the trend? So that's orientation where we are. Let's see about the trend. So first trend arm, second one, third one, and this is the, oh, that's, okay, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there was a break. Then the trend changed to the lower side, 1 and 2 and 3. So we are the third trend arm, which means if there occurs a balance candle in the next candle, then maybe we can speculate on a trend continuation to the lower side. Because the meaning of the cheap price does not include automatically that we just only go up to the point of control. There's also the possibility that we see a trend continuation to the lower side, and namely the market will test the last low again. This is also possibly, so follow just the trend. And if you are in and the trend is not going down, then just trail a stop loss and go out. Then it's a wrong bus. But actually, we have to work with the probabilities. Okay, so let's see the oil price. And in the oil price, we are actually the main trend is facing downwards. Point of control is 71. So we are cheap, we are expensive in price. That's the main trend, actually. That's the main trend. Let's see. There's no break, not really a break. And there is a kind of uptrend too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, in case you are in, then in the second trend arm, then you are safe. And in a short trade, you can wait. You can wait until maybe we get a new down trend here, and then we can trade in direction of the main trend. So this is what I'm waiting for the moment. And silver, there is silver. So we are within the red zone. You can see point of control is reachable at $23, $23.83. And yeah, we are on the downtrend. And still in the downtrend. Still in the downtrend. And I guess we reached the point of control. But the leading trend is still facing upwards. So therefore, in case you open the trade here or here, or at the point 2, then you're in an open long position. It's the correction of the main trend. And you see the price is going down, then you can cut the loss and change the position to trade in direction of the main trend. This is what I can see in silver for the moment. So let's go to our trade management. And we start in Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, and it's going up. Almost 400 pips in profit. That's really, really cool. So, and if you have a close above the last point 2, then we can finalize the last point 3. We can confirm the last point 3. Then you can trail your stop loss. This is let the winners run. This is how you can make money. Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, sorry. Same. Oh, there was a trend continuation already, which means, yeah, we have a new point 3. So if you want, you can trail a stop close to the last point 3 and just let the winners run. Bitcoin, we talked about already. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Also, oh my gosh, it took, sorry. So it took time. Now the correction starts March 17, and it took almost 2 weeks to continue the trend. I know this is really big challenging here, but you see finally a trend continuation is always more likely than a break. And this is what you have to learn. And it's a little bit easier if you dive in deep into logic trading, because logic helps you to control your emotions. Euro Japanese yen, beautiful. If we have a close above the last 0.2, we have another 0.3, we can trail the stop. This is let the winners run also, 600 pips in profit. Euro USD, there must be losers, guys. Yeah, don't forget, there must be losers because we work with probability. Yeah. Gold also. Then British pound, US dollar. Here we go. British pound, US dollar. Actually, yeah. Actually, we started a trade in the second trend arm. The price went up, created a new top, which means now we are on the third trend arm. I trailed my stop to the last 0.3, and I don't intervene now. Yeah, because I'm in the third trend arm, and as long as there is not a contrary trend, which is not happened yet, yeah, I don't have to do something. Yeah, just sit on your hands. New Zealand, but if the price is turning, in case you are not in and the price is turning, is also okay if you open the trade in the third trend arm, because point of control is up 138.38, quite far away. We are deep in the green zone in British pound US dollar, so we have a lot of space to go up, so don't miss the entry. New Zealand Canadian dollar, the price is going down actually, but we have two trends, or just only one trend for the moment, because it's the main trend is facing downwards. It's upwards, sorry, because the downtrend, the red one, was broken here, and you see the price is going up. But the uptrend is a part of the main trend, and the main trend is too old. So actually, I trailed my soft stop, and everything is fine. New Zealand Swiss franc, still in a long trend. Actually, there is nothing to do. And finally, I love it, by the way. I really love it. Oh my gosh. You want to see US dollar Japanese yen? Oh, who wrote it already? Here, Darshan. Yeah. US dollar Japanese yen is still on fire. Oh my gosh. 780 pips in profit with US dollar Japanese yen. This is the perfect example for a trend following system. I hope I could prove it to you that it's a cool strategy. The biggest challenge, but a cool strategy. It requires a lot of power, human power, not to intervene, not to analyze, yeah, because if you ask a lot of people about US dollar Japanese yen, then everybody would say it's too high, the price must come down, and people are shorting and shorting and shorting. Oh, let's have a look at the trader sentiment. That's really cool. Let's set trader sentiment here about US dollar Japanese yen. It's here we go. Look, US dollar Japanese 83% are on the short side. Yeah, 83% shortening this currency pair. Why? Yeah, it's a kind of believing. It's a kind of a lack of understanding of pure logic in trading. Yeah, and this is human part in trading, because you miss the imagination what can happen. And people cannot believe, our unexperienced trader cannot believe that the price is going higher. And therefore, based on their human opinion, they are trading. And that's wrong. Because as a private trader, you have to work with probabilities. Yeah, you have to work with probabilities. And therefore, a trend continuation is always more likely than a break. So, and as long as this number is that high, the price will go up. Maybe a correction, But as long as private traders are fighting against the trend, institutional money takes the money and push the price higher and higher and higher. You will find a lot of reasons to explain why Japanese yen is so weak. You will find a lot of news about this, but this is not what you have to do as a private trader, because afterwards, I always can find reasons, because news are a kind of interpretation and news based on the history. But we have to trade the future and the present. So therefore, I try to explain, follow the trend. Really, really cool. Okay, so let's see. I guess we can have the next trend arm here. And we can trail a soft stop closer. Really, really cool. So thanks for your wishes, guys. I hope I will better next days. And I want to say thank you again for listening. We had 57.5% of you that want to stick to the rules under all circumstances. And 43% I want to work on my own discipline. So I hope we can work together on this discipline. And I hope I'm getting well tomorrow a little bit better. And I'm really sorry and thanks for your patience. And now I wish you a wonderful day. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you.